y'all. Uh, I don't know how Okay, this is a test live to see. Honey. I'm getting stuff together for us, y'all, so we can have a lit ass summer, honey. We're gonna do a little bit of everything. We're gonna talk about a little bit of everything, y'all. It ain't even right how I'm trying to mind my own goddamn business, and Bobby Brown and his family then upset my daggone existence, honey. I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. I got a Zoom meeting, and now I'm goddamn stuck down this rabbit hole. Hi, sweeties. Bobby Brown and his family. OMG. But it's very entertaining. Every character in this fucking family is lovable and so funny and amazing. And look, they beefing like all of them beefing, right? But if you take a deep dive into every character in this family, you can't listen. This is why you gotta look at the whole picture, right? Cause look, you got Bobby Brown. You got Whitney Houston. These are the players. You got Bobby Brown. You got Whitney Houston. You got Bobby Christina. God rest Whitney and Christina. You got Bobby Jr. God rest his soul. You got Leolah Brown. You got Shots of Brown. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to Leolah. Man, listen, this rabbit hole, a Brown family. Y'all didn't interrupt everything over here. Cause look, I got shit to do. But I cannot tear my eyes away from this whole freaking circus y'all got going on here. And it's amazing. I love each and every character. Because look, when I first started looking at this from Leolah's eyes, right? First of all, I looked at it as a whole when it just said when Whitney and Bobby Christina passed away. Now, that's one thing. So now, fast forward to where Leolah starts accusing um, Pat and Gary of, orchestrating some things that was not good, right? So now you want to, in my mind, you want to say, oh, shame on you, Pat and Gary, right? But then you take on that for a little while. You start doing your own investigations, right? I never ever seen to where in the whole freaking thing where Pat and Gary was exonerated in my mind. But these are judgments that's not good. Judging is not good, especially if you're not in that situation yourself. So I'm not saying I'm perfect, but still in my mind, Pat and Gary, I'm still not satisfied with your with your innocence. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if it's a bad thing, but y'all still funny characters, right? I don't take it personal. I don't be like, oh, Pat and Gary should burn or Pat. None of that. I'm just saying y'all funny characters. I'm not burning you guys at the stake. I'm not having no type of attachments to judging you guys or none of that, right? I just haven't been able to resolve that in my mind what everybody's saying about you guys, right? When they accuse you of orchestrating some foul stuff, even if it's not the actual taking out of Whitney and Bobby Christina, you guys, in my mind, maybe still have not, been the nicest in this story, right? But so then, like I say, fast forward to Leolah. OMG. Leolah. Let me tell you, first meeting Leolah, as far as being on her live stream, right? Leolah, the whole truth. Leolah, first of all, Leolah, you funny as shit, girl. I love your energy. I love your character because you be so calm and everything. But girl, you can be mean as a rattlesnake, honey, because you done condemned your nephew and all that look like him to hell, honey. And I don't know the God you serve, but honey, that man will whoever you serving over there, up over there, girl. Mm-mm. I'm joking. I don't want no smoke with you or your God. Yeah. But all jokes to the side, that was just a joke between me and you, Leola. But yeah, Leola. Mm-mm. Some of the stuff you say out your mouth, girl. I haven't even wished on my baby daddy. Dang. Leola, that's your flesh and blood now, girl. You better get it together. I know Shots of Brown say his opinion and his truth and everything. uh, and and it's true to him. So you gotta, that's your nephew, honey. Even if you don't agree with him, even if you think that he is doing you wrong, which I don't know. I think a lot of what he's saying be spot on, girl. Cause look, you funny as shit, but you be giving me. Yeah, you got a lot of game with you, honey. Hey, if you spot it, you got it. Hey, there you go. But Leola, girl, you don't condemn your nephew to no place that you wouldn't want to go, honey. Words are a boomerang. They ain't gonna be for him. They're gonna be for only you. You gotta see if you was really tapped into God within you, you would understand that when you. But see, this is why I don't get into family business like this because so this whole live stream is to show you how to not choose sides. So this Leola, well, I don't get into family business is because I don't know if all y'all sitting there concocting this shit saying, yeah, let's let you be the bad guy, let you do this and you do that, and yeah, let's sit back and laugh with these niggas because they're gonna be taking this shit personal. Now I don't know if y'all doing that. I don't know. This is why I always stay neutral. This is why I don't come with no angles. I'm just saying I'm in this goddamn going story like it's my family, honey. Right? So fast forward. I see now I'm rocking with Leola. I'm like, dang. Cause Leola talking about Pat. Go get her book, y'all. Go get her book. Um I forget what it's called, but go to Leola Brown, the Absolute Truth channel, and then go to Shots of Brown. Okay, Shayne Brown, Shayne Brown. Nice young man. I'm sure he got his stuff with him too, but he seems amazing. And none of them shy away from the fact that they was at one time in their life on drugs. So I applaud them for that, all of them, right? Don't if I was you guys, I wouldn't personally attack any of the members of the family in any way, shape, or form, putting yourself in a entitled you entitled to troll uh the family in any way, shape, or form. Anyone in their family, okay? Doesn't matter who you're supporting. You know what I'm saying? They are one at the end of the day. So you can think you're going to come in there and talk smack about any one of them. Trust and believe me, if shit get real and you come trying to bop to any of them, I mean, step to any of them, I bet you they going all because their family is ghetto on it. They rich, but they ghetto and they can get with your ass. Trust and believe me, I done all my research. Funny as shit, y'all. OMG. So shots of Brown, y'all. Um, a very interesting young man. A lot has happened. Um, y'all gotta go and check him out for yourself. Now, The first I've heard of Shotzi Brown was very recently, maybe even a week ago, when Leolah had her. I mean, Leolah had Shotzi Brown, which is Shayne Brown, and her niece. I mean, yeah, and I mean, I'm sorry, and her son. I don't remember his name, but she got a son named Flawless, but I don't think it was Flawless on there. But anyway, is that his real name, Leolah? Because, girl, you got some game with you. Leolah funny as shit. Because people with very, people that's very insightful can detect. Like, I'm a human lie detector. Leolah is like me. She has a very, very vivid, a very active, a very fertile imagination. Okay? It's very fertile. This is not for you to judge. This is, listen, it's good to have a fertile imagination, okay, when you're not using it to bash or harm people. And no judgments. I don't know. Look, I'm not close enough to the situation to say what she's doing. I'm bigging her up for her big, fertile imaginations. Only thing that I personally don't agree with is when she tells her nephew that God is, that they're going to hell. Oh, religion is so amazing, right? This is why spirituality is so important to be really tapped in. Because when you condemn somebody to something and you have, and you're letting or telling God, saying that God is doing your bidding, right? God will only do your bidding if you separate yourself through words, emotions from that task. Like, vengeance is mine is not even a game. That's the real thing. Once you put your mouth on that man, now you created that karma for yourself, not your nephew. So you were supposed to back up off of that and say, well, look, I love my nephew anyway. This is how you really let vengeance belong to God. Now you didn't just put that because the word is law. Now you didn't just put that on yourself. Now, like I say, I don't know if all the families getting together plotting this whole big storyline. I don't know if this is a play or what. We all actors at the end of the day. I don't know. This is why you can't attach yourself to family drama. You can't attach yourself to no drama. Listen, you barely can attach yourself to your own body. You got to listen. Attachments must be shapeless and formless. You gotta, if you're gonna attach to anything, attach to stuff that's shapeless and formless. This is the God within you. Because images is false. In the Bible, when it says false images, it means images are false. Okay? Images are not real, honey. Okay. Now, I'm going to play some audio. Yes, I am. Y'all thought y'all was getting away with something. I'm playing some audio, honey. Yeah. Got to play some audio. Audiology. Audiology. Okay. Mm, I swear. I have a Zoom meeting. So once my Zoom meeting is about to start, which is in an hour and some change, OMG. Once my Zoom meeting is about to start, guys, OMG, then I have to part ways with you all. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it. My niece is in the building. Hi, Pookie. Yes, sweetie. Good morning. Ooh, we're going on the Bobby Brown rabbit hole, honey. Girl, so much stuff going on with that family. I'm going to have to detach myself because that's how addictive this whole thing is. I'm going to go ahead and play some I'm gonna go ahead and play some daggone what you call it? I'm gonna go ahead and play some audio because hey, I'm looking for the video on am. So we're gonna go down with look, we're not doing this in chronological order. We're gonna go on the order of how I, came across it. Right? We're not doing chronological order. We're just gonna do the smart cities. Shoot, we up on it now. We coming up on it now. We for real, it's been that way. Look, the smart cities started when the traffic light, the traffic light. What where does that come from? How is it? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you. In actuality, with these smart cities and the smartphones, it's taking niece. This is deep information, and I'm gonna give it to you up on here right now because of the fact that I know that there's not going to be a lot of people that's going to watch the video to this point. So the only people that's going to really get this information I'm about to tell you is people that deserve it because they know I'm gonna say something sexy in the middle. When I say something sexy, I mean something that you need, something important. That's what you know what I'm saying. Like when somebody need a favor from you, and you be like, I don't need you to do something sexy for me. You ain't talking about sex. You talking about something important, right? But just like the people that's really deserving of this information only is going to be the people that watches the video in the middle. That's why I put the meat in the middle because it ain't for everybody. Everybody is not ready for the information. Everybody don't deserve the information. So now I'm going to tell you about what this stuff is all about. Niece, you're going to say this sounds so crazy and even though I know you are very metaphysically astute, you're still gonna be like, "Oh, Auntie reaching right there." But I'm going to tell you, right? It's classified information, honey. Yeah, it's high level. So look, right, with the smart cities and stuff. Listen, by the time that we hear about stuff, the shit is 50 years old or even maybe 100 years old. By the time they let the stuff hit the mainstream, they've been doing it. That means they've been doing it for umpteen years. And now they bored with the energy. So now, okay, let the masses have it now. Go ahead. It's like somebody being bored with a toy and now they done passed it down the toy. Yeah, you can have it. This is how this works. Now, with the energy, listen, What they're not saying about the smartphone and the smart cities is this is total energy within you that's being siphoned off by quote unquote AI. Because within you, I can prove this right now. Within you, you have an all intelligent being called God that can give you the answer to any question right here, right now. God do not speak in what in the language we do, because the language we speak is it hijacks the spirit. That's why a sentence is a punishment. That's why monks don't talk, right? But how God speak to you, I can prove it to you right now. You could take any object that's metal, or you could do it with your hands. It's called muscle testing. This gonna prove to you right here that they're siphoning off your energy because there's a God within you that knows all, and you are yourself all knowing, tapped into the Akashic records through the energy, meaning God within you, the inner God within you. You can use any metal, any object, but see, people gonna be scared because you can use a necklace with like a charm at the end, and however your muscles. But you listen, the muscle test. You can. There's so many ways to do the muscle test, but I'm gonna tell you the easiest way to learn and the way to go. You got to know how God is speaking within you when you're doing these tests, because everybody's energy is of one God, but it's kind of carved out. Your energy is carved out especially for you. So you could take any type of object with like a pendant on the end, and any necklace is a pendulum. So this is what how they got you scared thinking about pendulums and shit. But these things only is there to really tell you yes or no, agree or disagree from 1 to whatever, from 1 to 10, agree to disagree. So the how the energy answers you yes or no, like you ask the question, your muscles, which is attached to your nervous system, and the God within you is a part of your nervous system, right? Like the like your vertebrae, your muscle system. I mean your what is it called? Your vertebrae, the right here, your nervous system. That's where, and it goes down into your gut where God resides in your gut. The answers are in the gut, but they go up and send a signal to the brain, right? And when you just say the energy around you is going to give you a yes or no answer, or from 1 to 10, strong agree or not agree. This is where they get these tests when they doing your psychosocial. When they asking you the questions, do you agree, strongly disagree, 1 to 10? Yes, because kids got it. Kids understand this stuff. Kids have these big imaginations like Leolah Brown, and they understand this stuff. Matthew's in the building. Hi, Matt. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for coming, my moderator. And my niece, my moderator, the Bud Files, my moderator. Hello. I had some powerful moderators. They not playing up here. So now I know this was a lot, niece, but yes, you could do it like this, like this. Uh, it's a muscle test. You ask it a question, right? A lot of people use three fingers, right? And it gets like, is my name Janice? That means you can't do the whole apart. Is my name Ralph? See, it will separate for a for it will separate for the no, and it will stay hard for the yes. Is my name Janice? Is my name Ralph? Ma'am. See, but it's quick. It already knows what you're gonna ask before you ask it, so it separate real quick. But that's how you do it. Like, or you could do it like this: the muscle test. Is my name Janice? Is my name Malika? You see what I'm saying? It's nothing. Listen, try it yourself. You can't cheat on this. You will. It's no cheating. This is God within you. This is the power of the God within you, giving you yes, no, strongly agree, strongly disagree. Right? So you can have the life to answer the life questions if you pay attention to yourself and to what God within you is giving you the answers to. What he God can tell you the answer to every question that has ever even been formed as a thought, right? But I'm focused over here on Leolah Brown and her family, Bobby Brown and his family. Shout out to them. And shout out to Shots of Brown. Because out of all of the family, in my mind, he might be the one that's telling the most truth. And his mom and his sisters. Because there's another situation going on in that family that you're gonna have to go to Shots of Brown to check out, because I will not speak on it. It's called Shots of Brown, because some information is highly advanced information. So yeah, that's highly advanced information. I can't speak on that information. That's something, yeah. Go to Shots of Brown if you would like to, you know, be entertained. I mean, Leolah funny. A lot of people might get mad at Leolah, and I think she is very. Mm-mm. Leolah ass is something, honey. She remind you of one of them old bad, mean ass aunts that come with a smile and that will condemn you to you know where if she think you done crossed her. But she funny as shit. I see the whole being. I don't just see the evil aunt. I see the entire being as one who want to be accepted by Bobby Brown, who feels shunned by Bobby Brown, who feels shunned by everybody that she wants to, because she wanted to be a star and it didn't happen for her. Let's just be honest, Leolah. I still love you. But yeah, you wanted to be a star, it didn't happen. So you got to do it the best way you can do it, honey. And it's okay. It's okay. I'm such a shady ass woman. Hey, I be trying, but I'm just telling you the truth. I can't be lying on these YouTube streets. Leolah wanted the fame and it didn't happen for her. Okay. Shit. Bobby ass barely, you know. Yeah, he was good at one time. Oh, but Bobby Brown got a good ear for music. I ain't gonna lie. Bobby did some crazy ass shit. Go to Shots of Brown, honey. Go to. She can still be a star. Yes, honey. And I like Leolah. Listen, just because her personality is very, very fake, which we're all actors anyway. So who can judge, right? She fake, phony. She's hungry for $1, just like all the rest of us. But you see, if you spot it, you got it. If I haven't been through nothing in life, then I would sit there and judge her harshly. But I'm gonna just say, if you spot it, you got it. Leolah girl, you can still be a star, honey. You beautiful, but you gotta take that ponytail, that long ponytail, to hang it. Just wear your hair, you know. If you're gonna wear a wig, let it hang. That long ponytail coming up the side of your head like that, girl, it's not giving, honey. Just, I mean, if you're gonna wear fake hair, wear the wig and let it look, you know, let it flow like that. But you wearing the ponytail up out here and it's all up in the air like that. Girl, the white girls don't even do that no more. Girl, OMG. Anyway, no, that's just my humble opinion. Yeah, so no, this just my honesty stuff for me. You know what I'm saying? Me having fun with you guys, me just telling my truth. You know, Leola is very funny. She funny, and I like that goddamn girl. You know, she mean as a rattlesnake towards her nephew. The shit she said about her nephew. But yeah, I could never look. I got a nephew right now who can't stand my guts. But let something go down to where, you know, I need a ride or something. Guess what? He'll be right here to ride me. Okay. And guess what? I would never say nothing bad about him, like, you know, what Leola saying about her people. OMG, Leola, you gotta get that together, girl, because your words are gonna find you, not him. Okay. There you go. But love you, girl. Love you, girl. But so look, Shots of Brown. Now go visit Shots of Brown. I think out of everybody, he tells the most truth. Now look, Bobby Brown, I'm proud of you, Bobby Brown, because for the first time your lips ain't going like this. Look, been out there, been on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Brown was saying he was 7 years clean and his lips was going. Yo, you just at that time I said, boy, you just got off that goddamn pipe 5 minutes ago because your lips going like this, right? Now, sometimes it may be a reflex that never goes away, but this is how I judge it. Just say you've been off crack for about a year, right? Because the muscle gonna band itself back, and you going lips gonna stop going like that. So, now I ain't do the crack. I did crack for 4 months, but I did dope for 30 years, almost 30 years. So there you go. But I still know how crack people do. Now, if you not doing crack, just look at Nivea. Nivea had an interview where she was like, "Yeah, I've been off of crack and lips going." I'm like, "Girl, you just came from backstage off that fight, girl." Now she's clean. But me, when I was using, no, I ain't even gonna lie. When I was using, I told y'all, yo, I'm out shit right now. No, go look at the video from before 2 years ago. No, when I was high, I told you guys, yeah, I'm high as fuck right now. Right? So look, right? I ain't never had it, right, niece? Shouts out to Narcotics Anonymous. Let me tell you, if it wasn't for that group, shouts out to them because look, I would have never told nobody, oh, I'm getting high, oh, I'm clean, I'm this, I'm that. Because they make it okay for you to be you. And guess what? It's no shame in the game, honey, because see, especially if you know, okay, this is a moment, this is what I'm going through right now, but I already see me getting better, right? Hi, Nick Nack. Hi, Pooh. Hi, gorgeous. Nikki's in the building, my other niece. Oh, Nikki and Shanita, y'all should do some collabs with me, honey. Absolutely. And y'all two together will be crazy funny. Oh my gosh. MJ. So yes, Bobby Brown. Yes, you got to. I'm telling you. And I'm going to get my StreamYard back on. So once I get my StreamYard back on, we can multi-stream. Look, we could all be on screen at one time on different platforms. On different platforms. We could be on YouTube, on Bigo, on we could stream I think 4 different what's the names at one time. I'm an inbox. Yeah, y'all too. Yes. I want y'all two to inbox one another. Cause y'all funny as shit. And y'all very amazing. Oh, because you gotta pre-do it. Okay, I'll do that. You gotta go in your when it's telling you how to set up your live streams, you gotta enable the comments. It's a certain place where you enable the comments. And when you do that, then you can see your comments come up, right? And if you do it on your phone, I think it automatically comes up. But you got to do it. You got to enable them comments. And then you'll see the chat. You'll see everybody in the chat. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Now, the reason why I didn't name this live stream about what it's really about, because I don't want them folks striking my shadow. But no, they can't because I didn't do I didn't do the videos. I didn't play the videos. I'm gonna do that tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna do that tonight. Uh, uh, oh, my daughter sent me a picture. It's so cute. It's her wedding. Oh my gosh. These are so cute. I'm gonna show y'all. Let me show y'all this one. Let me show y'all everybody I can show y'all. That's my baby. That's me. That's my mother. Okay, I'm going from left to right. Dang. That's my brother, my baby brother. That's my twin sister. That's my daughter. That's me. That's my lega. That's my look. That's my fave, Layla. That's my granddaughter, and that's my mommy. Okay. So look, Layla, my granddaughter. I think that's I don't know if that's my favorite person on the planet or one of my favorite people on the planet. It's my granddaughter Layla. I don't even think my granddaughter Layla understands the impact she made on my life. Oh my God. You not cry, girl. OMG. My granddaughter. I'm gonna tell you something. something I just started realizing. I did not know how impactful my granddaughter's existence would be on my life, and still is, in a way that I don't even be consciously thinking about. But when I think about my relationship with God, I think most of it is based on my granddaughter and what she showed me as a child, taught me. All right, I'm gonna go into it a little bit. My granddaughter used to have these imaginary friends, right? And the way she talked to these imaginary friends was way more different and more intense. Like, she believed in these people, and she had a whole existence based around these characters. And so she had me believing, not for real, but she had me looking at the way she looked at these imaginary friends and thinking, and see, if you listen, this is how I make connections. I'm not looking at my granddaughter saying, "Oh, we got to get that girl some help. She got some imaginary friends. Oh Lord, this ain't good." I'm looking at the mind of a child and how that thing actually gives birth to adults seeing possibilities that wasn't there. This is how God works. This is what you call tapping in to creation, to the mind of God. She was tapped in and still today is extremely tapped in. Right? Look, the first ever video on this channel is my granddaughter. That girl started this idea. I mean, in my mind, she never said, "Nani, film me, Nani." She called me Nani. She never says, "Nani, do this, Nani, do that. I want to be a star." I saw it in her because of her imaginary friends that she had. It made me film her, put it on YouTube, and then that birth gave birth to an idea of me starting a channel just to show her. I didn't even know what YouTube. All I knew is that yes, yeah, that's where I got it from. That's where I got it from. Yolanda, my best friend. I said, "Oh, that's so cute, Nani." I said, "Oh no, y'all gonna call me Nani too, honey." That's what that's what that's where I got the name Nani from. My best friend Yolanda. Because her grandkids call her Nani. So I said, "Oh, that's way cuter than Nana. That's way cuter than Grandma. That's way cuter than Mama. Nani." I said, "Oh, yeah, yeah." I told my grandkids, "No, don't call me Nana. Don't call me Mama, Grandma. Don't call me that. Call me Nani, honey." Compliments to Aunt Yolanda. So yes, that's where I got that from. So now my grandkids call me Nani, and so does my daughter. My daughter calls me Nani too. So yeah, that's what me and my best friend share. She let me share it with mine as well. My niece said that's what we call Aunt Yolanda, and Aunt Yolanda is my niece. She's my niece by best friendage. My niece aunt is my best friend. That's why I call her my niece, because it's my best friend's niece. So there you go, man. Yes, listen. It's some look. I don't know why it is, niece. My niece said parents be loving their grandkids more than their own kids. I don't know if I could say more. I don't know. Might I don't know. But I could say it's different. It's so different because it's like you're not up on the scene. You could watch from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? You looking at your grandkids from like an observer. You in there, but you also a big observer of these kids, right? My niece said y'all let grandkids get away with everything. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be honest, niece, right now. Oh, my grandkids could get away with anything. I'm telling you. Because I look at those faces, I look at the stuff that they be saying, the stuff they come up with, right? And how they inspire me, even from a distance, they inspire me. Because I watch those kids, because they on social media. My daughter is a social media star, and my daughter, my son-in-law, and my grandkids are social media stars. So I do watch them. We don't visit a lot. Oh shit, they get away with cussing if they wanted to, but they don't really cuss like that. But around me, they could cuss their ass off. I wouldn't. I'd be like, oh. But no, they don't be cussing though. That look, I'm the one that got to be reprimanded. Cause look, it's crazy that my grandkids and my kids are like old folks. They look at me like I be wilding out. It's weird. I be like, I thought I raised y'all right. I got one in there that's got that going. I don't know. He's just so bougie. Look, I was like, I told him yesterday. I said I could have swore I raised you right. You was born in the ghetto. I did ghetto things with you. I mean, shit. You seen the ghetto life in all shapes and forms. And look at you. Look at you. Just bougie. So, yeah, and then the other one is just not bothered with anything. It's like they have their own bougie existences, and mommy over here wilding out. But yeah, y'all gotta go take a look at that Bobby Brown saga. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the first person to look at. This gonna give you the whole backstory. Shotta Brown. Then go look at Leolah Brown, the absolute truth. That's gonna take you. Look, Leolah Brown, the absolute truth is who I got to first. We're gonna watch this shit tonight. But the only thing is, we're not gonna watch the part where you know y'all just go to Shots of Brown, y'all get the whole story. But certain parts of the story, I'm not gonna talk about. That's advanced information for that family to talk about. But you better have a couple hours to spare when you go on there. Do not go on there if you got to get ready to have an appointment, because you're gonna miss the appointment. Because that's how interesting this family is. The family is funny. The family is interesting. You can tell the family got a lot of love in their heart. Like in certain parts of Shots of Brown, I was like aching for him and his family. Leolah, on the other hand, Leolah funny as shit. This Bobby Brown sister, she is so funny. Now, the way she tells the story about Whitney Houston and Bobby Christina, Now, Shotzi Brown sheds light on why she's doing this. He says she's doing it for the money because there's other people in their family that has gotten killed, that has died. He said, but that's not getting her, that won't get her views or money. Only, and another thing he said, OMG, that it was funny, but it wasn't. Let me tell you what he said, yo. This what made me like him. No Diddy. This what made me like him when he said he said he said Leolah was at. I'm sorry. It's not funny, but it's funny. And if you watch Leolah for 5 minutes, you could tell this is the truth. I know he not lying. He said Leolah was at her mother's funeral selling books. He said he said Leolah had a book stand, a book table. He said Leolah had a book table selling her Whitney Houston book at the mother funeral. I'm sorry. That's what made me like him because he gave me the biggest chuckle when he said that. Now, Janice, it's not funny that the lady passed away and her daughter's selling books. Yeah, it's funny. I'm going to tell you why it's funny. First of all, when somebody passes on, they're not dead. Their energy has left this suit. It's like changing suits. I promise you. When I say death is changing suits, listen, the lady changed suits. But see, we don't look. I got to do a video proving this. When I do this, oh my goodness, this is high advanced information. I can show you the energy in the air right now that will make you 100% sure that life ain't what we think it is. But it's high advanced information that I'm saving for my Patreon. Not trying to be smart. I'm gonna tell y'all nieces. I'm gonna tell y'all what it right. And yes. And I don't think it's wrong that she listen, her selling books, I don't think that was wrong because I'm definitely not gonna judge. Her selling books at her mother's funeral might have been wrong for them and insensitive to the family. But will I say it or will I sit here and try to judge her hustle? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's not for me to do. What if they all sitting up saying, okay, you do this and you do this. You go on your channel and say this about me. You go on and I'm gonna go on my channel and say that about you. Meanwhile, everybody is on picking sides, but the whole family then got together and this is why we can't judge people and we can't become invested in family matters. You can't be invested, you know, when family is squabbling online. You can't be picking sides. You can, but it's not going to be conducive to your mental to be picking sides. Oh, that's a shame. Now, unless I see that shit on film, unless I see, just say if I saw Leolah, going ahead and had a book stand at her mother's funeral. And maybe she was doing it in a poor manner, tasteless manner in my mind. Yeah, maybe I would be like, oh, I don't know, that wasn't cool, Leolah. But I wasn't there. But I thought it was funny the way he explained it. You got to go to Shots of Brown and watch him explain the story. He funny. A lot of topics he be talking about his family be dead serious. But I could still find the humor in a lot of the stuff he say and how he say it. Yeah. That's a good ass I mean, if you like got a day where you don't have nothing to do, I would go and check that out. And Bobby Brown as well. Bobby Brown got an amazing ear for music. It's insane. He's not the best vocalist in the world. His vocal acrobatic skills are not top tier, but his melody, um, the way uh, he is melodically top tier. He knows a good song. Most of his songs are melodically amazing. You know, the vocal skills are are definitely, you know, pretty decent. He's not the vocal acrobat, but he has a good rich sound. He can riff. Well, he used to could riff pretty decent. His tone is nice and he had a good tone. I don't know about right now, but yeah, he's very great at what he does. You know what I'm saying? Oh, another thing before I let you guys go, Alicia Brown, which is his wife. Now, a lot of what Leolah Brown and Shata Brown, which is Shayne Brown, are talking about is Alicia Brown. Now, Alicia Brown, I'm going to say before she was with Bobby Brown, I see him doing a lot of this. So that means he was smoking a lot of crack. I saw after Alicia Brown, I see him doing this less and less. This is what crackheads do after they smoke crack. So after she got with him, I seen him doing this less and less. Now the trade off was the family. The trade off was his, attachment to his family, right? So he chose to be clean and sober over the attachment to his family. Is that fair? Only him and his family can answer that. But this is me being objective. This is me looking at the whole situation from an objector point of view. Because before that, all those years before she came in the picture, be it all she's the type of person that's capitalizing and monetizing off of him, his brand, and everything that the fuck you can think of. You know what I'm saying? But he did a trade off. All right, do you want to live or do you want to fucking be cool with your family? Familiar spirits. So it's not a good thing or a bad thing. I'm going to say to Shata Brown, she it's better that way for you because Shata Brown, you are amazing on your own. That intro and everything, Bobby ain't help you with none of that shit. Shit, you got an amazing story to tell now, and this is all you. You don't need your uncle, and I know you already know that. You don't need your aunt. You don't need none of that to for your rise because you that dude. I'm gonna let you know right now. You funny. You tell an amazing story. You come across the screen in an amazing manner. You could tell you have amazing respect. You know, you could tell you have a good heart. So that was better for all of y'all involved. You know, for Bobby to go ahead and get his own life. So, and that's what the Bible talks about, familiar spirits. Family will take you on down through there before anybody goddamn else. This is why family, you must adore them sometimes from a distance. Not love them. I'm talking about adore them and everything that they brought into your life, everything that they helped you with. But when they need you, you should be there. But on a daily basis and all that other shit, I'm looking at everything as a whole, how Jesus left town, came back around his family, and what happened. Familiar spirits, honey. That's family. Okay. So, Alicia, yes, she probably is she probably siphoning off everything, all his energy, all everything. But guess what? He ain't smoking no more crack. So, whatever she did, that was the trade off. That was the trade off. So, and think about it, Sasha Brown. If somebody beautiful, I mean, I'm talking about real beauty. I'm not talking about somebody with all the bells and whistles and with a mask on and all that. I'm talking about a real female that was smart, your age, beautiful, a force to be reckoned with. And she came, and this is what the divine feminine does. She takes what was there, right? This to Shasha Brown, if you ever see this part of the video, ever. If you had a female to come in your life, let's not talk about the family part. Let's just say you and the female. You meet this female. She's smart, beautiful, right? Amazing. She helps you out of a situation that you've been battling with for years, and she builds your brain up. But she's very disagreeable with your family. She's very, don't deal with your family, and she's very protective over you and your brand and what she has created, right? Now, you having this history with your family, what would you do? Would you not take door number one, which is the female that's going to take you to levels unseen? Or would you take the family, which is, how family is, ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. You know, it shouldn't be no, you have to choose. It shouldn't be like that. But life is not that easy, right? It's not like that. You want it to be, but it's not always that easy. So, there you go, everyone. You just gotta pick which door you want to go through. And make sure that door is going to serve you and not take you on down through there. Okay. So later on, we're gonna look. I don't know if I'm gonna do this often, but later on, we are going to go ahead and listen to some audio. Okay. Shasha Brown, Leolah Brown, and Bobby Brown. Okay. So there you go. Love you guys. Wish you all everything wonderful and amazing that your hand and your heart can hold. Bob Joe, honey. Yeah.